Of course it is. What's your normal voice?
It's a bit more like this.
Yeah, I can understand that. Taking the tablets.
Now, Robin Page, we need to know what your views are on grey squirrels. You wrote an article in Daily Mail while we were in Tuscany, while there was very little bumming going on.
Hammocks.
Yeah, we were in hammocks. Yes, we were. There was very little bumming, very little. We read that thing about the grey squirrels and we liked it, and it made us think that we'd like to speak to you. Now that is happening. Will you please tell us what you mean by everything you've ever felt and thought?
Yeah, well, every grey squirrel in Britain should either be in a barbecue or in a stew.
Right, okay.
In a barbecue. What about Irish squirrels?
Yeah, Irish grey squirrels can be in Irish stews.
What about Guernsey or Jersey?
Yeah, Guernsey stews. Who gives a stuff as long as they're in a stew?
Island silly.
Yeah, we can have silly stews, any sort of stews.
Okay, all right. Well, we've established now that regardless of where in the British Isles these grey squirrels dwell, he thinks they should be in a stew. Why is it, though, Robin Page, that you want it?
Middlesex stews, they'd be a bit difficult.
Don't get back into the geography, because I've just got Noel Fielding off of the geography, and that's difficult. He'll go back on the geography now.
I will. I know more places.
He knows about another 9 places. I can see him.
I've got him on my sleeve.
He's all written down up his arm in lipstick. Now he's going to say them.
No crayon.
No, it's
No
clearly
crayons.
Crayon, not lipstick.
Listen, mate, I know what's on his arm. I'm looking at his arm while you're staring at a big pile of squirrel corpses. I'm looking at his arm. Now, will you tell us?
I'm
Tufty's
looking
just
at
walked
the
in
great
here.
ooze at the moment, so there you are.
What, are you looking at a grey ooze?
The great ooze.
What is that ooze?
It's a river.
Ooh, lovable. So,
Your geography isn't as good as you thought it was, but never mind.
I've never made any claims about geography. I'm just here trying to live my life in relative peace. The great ooze.
Good.
I just assumed it was something that's coming
sounds like the Wizard of
from your
Oz, doesn't it?
gland. Of course it does.
And there's no squirrels there at all.
Well, can you tell us why? Come on, please tell us about your feelings about squirrels, Robin
Red
Page.
squirrels are indigenous. They're very beautiful. They're lovely. They're been driven out by the big bird greys.
Yeah.
And, of course, as you're working for the BBC now...
Yes, we are.
On the one show the other night, we wanted to eat a squirrel, but the executives of the BBC wouldn't allow it.
What's wrong with those executives
know.
not letting people eat squirrels?
Were you going to cook
You
it?
cannot kill a grey squirrel for entertainment.
Were you going to cook it or just slam it between a bit of bread, munch it down?
Ready, steady, cook, all that lot, Rick Stein.
You've exposed the problem here, Page.
Entertainment, they've got to stop.
It's out of order. Because
It is.
here's Robin Page.
BBC say you mustn't eat anything for entertainment on
They don't say that. They don't say you mustn't eat things for entertainment. Because me and Noel have got a new show where we eat things for entertainment.
We eat otters.
We eat entertainment on the BBC.
We eat all sorts of things just for sheer bloody entertainment. Most of
Space
it.
food.
Don't eat for entertainment,
Kravitz's
as you'll be banned
dreadlocks.
from the BBC.
Listen, Robin Page, if you don't start justifying... Because, look, this is the thing. You said in your article that you yourself shot with a gun a squirrel in your garden. Is that true?
On my washing line.
Who was on
You
your
were
washing
on the washing line or the
Squirrel
squirrel?
was on my washing line.
He was in the
Great
kitchen
squirrel.
doing an Harvest Crunch advert.
I was in the basement thinking about the government. Squirrel on the washing line. I popped it off, didn't I?
I know, it's Gordon Brown's fault.
Don't
It's
blame
Gordon
him.
Brown's fault.
He's
It's
all right.
Gordon Brown's fault.
He's fit as a fiddle.
I saw him jabbing a squirrel the other day.
He's jabbing the one with a chopstick. He
want
mortally wounded it.
squirrels. We don't want grey squirrels. Sorry about that. They're American.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Robin, is your hatred of squirrels an analogy for racism?
Americans.
I didn't hear that because somebody butted in when you were trying to be intellectual.
Robin Page, I didn't think I could ejaculate any more this evening, but you have just produced another thimbleful. What I said was, why'd you kill that bloody squirrel on your washing line for?
Because it was a grey squirrel and they eat song thrushes, eggs and things like that. You probably don't know what a song thrush is, but it's a very
Yes, I do.
Oh,
It's a
that's
type
right.
of disease that you get if you have unhealthy sex without a condom.
Easy, get some yogurt.
Yeah, man, get some yogurt. The thrush will be gone in no time. Robin Page?
Yeah.
I ain't got a dad. Can you be my dad?
I would rather be your social worker.
Fair enough. You're an anti-social worker.
Yeah,
Robin
have
Page,
you got an ASBO?
not yet. Robin, I'd like you to come on the show every week and just... Is there anything else you feel this
Robin, are
strongly
you on
about?
Facebook?
Yeah, I feel very strongly about the BBC.
So
I
I'm
think
putting
we
you
need to
straight into my
ban the
top
BBC.
10.
Robin, no one's ever gone into the top 10. You know what? I've witnessed the way that he governs his Facebook, and it's diligent.
Gary Newman's out. Robin, you're well in.
You've shot straight into Facebook
There's
top
a picture
10.
of you. I'm going to use a grey squirrel.
Oh, don't play mind games.
But with red squirrel's eyes.
Red
the
squirrel
confusion.
What if a red squirrel and a grey squirrel fall in love, they have some sex, they have a baby, what then, Robin?
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
I would think they've got red and grey squirrels, but I wouldn't know. But it is a serious
In a stripy
thing.
formation or just patchy?
Who knows? But we do need red squirrels and we don't want grey.
Right.
And, of course, the person in charge of this is our lovely Minister of State
Oh,
for the
no.
Environment
Who's that?
with the girl's name, Hillary Benn.
Oh, Hillary Benn, focus! Let's drive grey squirrels from our shores by any means necessary.
His father was Wedgie Ben, he's Veggie Ben.
Like it. Can I just clear up whether or not you're racist, just so as otherwise this won't feel so light-hearted if you are actually racist?
A racist? What do you mean racist?
Well, do you, for example, judge people negatively dependent on their race or their place of birth, origin and that?
Yes, I dislike Londoners.
Fair enough. There he goes. There, Robin Page there, the lovable racist. Woo! Robin, come back next week with more prejudices. I really am into him. There goes Robin Page. He's the best damn racist we've ever had on this show. I liked him, no?
See you, Robin.
He's gone now.
Oh.
He's drifted.
There's a void where Robin once was.
There's a little Robin-shaped hole in that world.
It's all linking up. Robin of Sherwood.
Robin of Sherwood.
Page.
Robin Page. Racism. Dreamweavers.
Morgan Freeman.
It's all there. It's all there.
Clouds
it's
of
all
charisma.
linked together. The whole thing. So I enjoyed talking to Robin Page, and I think I've learned. I, for one.
He sounded a bit like he was inside the phone, didn't he?
He sounded like he'd clambered in there so that he could express his views without fear of persecution, didn't he? If I do this from inside the phone, people will touch me less harshly. Yeah, he sounded like...
At one point, he let something slip. Did you notice? He said Americans instead of squirrels.
He did. I bloody American squirrels! Squirrels!
I meant squirrels.
Hi, immigrant squirrels! Squirrels, for God's sake! Coming over here, signing on!
I think he's just using the word squirrel to hide his racism.
I saw some squirrels the other day. They were listening to music in their car. It was very oppressive and loud. Drive them from the shore. Well, there he goes. Oh, Rob, he's all right, I think. Let's have him on every week. Have him on.
Let's bring him in here.
Just bring him in, see what he thinks.
Release some squirrels in here.
I'd love to just see it.
That'll commence.
What if he formed a bond with a grey squirrel, Noel? What then? Say a grey squirrel somehow, I don't know how it would happen, saved his life. Would he then, do you think, change his views of the grey squirrel, or just think, well, I like that individual grey squirrel?
What, you mean if a squirrel rescued him out of a burning building?
He's in a burning building, he's Robin Page.
All the firemen are squirrels.
Firemen,
Does he stay in there and burn to death, or does he let them take him down the ladder to safety?
I would rather perish here in this building than be in the undignified rescue.
Be rescued by an American.
Dirty Yank squirrel. I should sooner stay here till my flesh resembles naught but pizza than be rescued by you, your little claws, your horrible, elegant wrists.
Don't think I don't know what's going on. This is an Harvest Crunch ad.
Why not buy?
Not real.
Look at this fire. It's just orange ribbon. It's all ribbon. We were so impressed when those ribbons first came. Like a ping pong ball and a hairdryer. It's all coming back now. But then it turned out it was just bloody ribbon. Okay, now, I've just heard in my ear brain that there's a little show, Noel. Now, you're going to love this. It's called The News. Now, what it is...
I've seen that.
It's boring,
it doesn't really work for me.
No, rubbish. Every day, exactly the same stories. Someone's done a riot. Oh, no. There's been a killing. You know, frankly, I find it depressing. But it is a vital part of our remit, and this is a BBC programme, which means no competitions, lots of news. Now, I heard the news yesterday, surely nothing else has happened, because loads happened then, but apparently...
More's happened.
More's happened, Noel. More's happened. I mean, look out that window, out there into the streets of London. There's nothing happening.
Nothing.
What are they putting on the news then?
I know.
I think, to tell you the truth, I think it's lies and propaganda. Now, after the news, we're going to be talking to Noam Chomsky. He'll be telling us how the news is used to control and manipulate us, keep us spellbound and docile, and prevent us from reaching a revolution.
Killing
but they
squirrels.
can't stop. We'll kill those squirrels and we'll have a revolution one day as well. Right, okay, we're ready for a bit of newsy poos. Right, I have to do...
Are you reading the news?
I'm just reading the announcement to throw to them. They're not going to let me do the news. Here is the news. Grey squirrels, man. Yeah, let's get behind them. Keanu Reeves is a dreamweaver. It would be lies and propaganda. This is BBC Radio 2 on...